Hello everyone, welcome. Karen Joseph here with SEVENnetworking. How is everyone doing today? Thank you to all of my live viewers. Hello, how are you doing? Good to see you guys. I've been thinking about you. I hope your grandpa's doing all right. Hello, Cassandra. How are you doing, my friend? Maria, haven't seen you in forever. Welcome. Good to see everyone. LaDawn. How's everyone doing? I am doing great. How's Grandpa? Oh, he's such a sweetie. But I've been praying for him. So welcome, my friend. Chantel, how are you doing? Have you colored your hair yet? I hope not. It looks beautiful. I'm glad he's doing well, honey. I'm glad he is doing good. Hi, LaDawn. Just sent you an email, honey. Around. How is everyone doing today? Happy Tuesday. Yes, good to see everyone. We are going to have a nice chat. You did, and it's in need of a toner. Oh my, Chantel, post pictures. Yes, good to see you, Maria. You've been busy traveling, I saw. I'm getting ready for my New Jersey trip, honey. I'll be there beginning of June, so I am super excited. Hopefully, maybe we can meet up for a little bit. Wouldn't that be great? Navigating Periscope. That is my friend Candace. How are you, honey? Life is back to normal and you're back working. Yep, in your business. I see you posting pictures all the time. Those ladies are loving doing the painting with you. Great. Well, welcome. Welcome. Yes, I know I've missed you, Miss Candace. But I am glad that you are back on my scopes. We are going to talk about one of my favorite topics today. It is procrastination. Are there any procrastinators out there? Give me a P if you're a procrastinator. P. Any P's out there? Procrastinators, we all tend to do it sometimes. Yes. Hello to you in El Paso, Texas. We have lots of procrastinators here. Big time. Okay. All right. Chantel. Yes. Lots of procrastinators. Well, I'd have to say I am not a procrastinator, but there are certain things that I just really don't like doing, and I find myself procrastinating. And I think we all go through that, right? There are certain things and we just are like, don't want to do it. So one of those things is, thank you for inviting your followers. Thank you. One of those things I do not like doing is writing. And I realized a couple years ago, I needed to have a blog. And as much as I dislike writing, I realized I needed to get a blog up on my website, right? Everyone loves blogs. People like to read blogs. You can share great information. So that's the one thing that I procrastinate about. And I have some tips for you guys today. We're going to talk about procrastinating. Hi, Victoria, and getting things done. Yes, content is a killer. Content sometimes can really be a killer, but don't you feel good once you get things done? You know, my kids are tremendous procrastinators. It drives me insane because I usually am not. I once spoke with someone, I think he's like a psychologist or something, and I was telling him the situation. I said, how come my kids are these tremendous procrastinators and I am not? He said, well, you know why, Karen? He said, they know if you say to them, like, hey, pick up your toys when they were little, and if they didn't do it, if they procrastinated, that I would do it for them. I said, that is probably true. But when you get older and you have a business, things are not going to get done, right? If you don't do them, what's going to happen? What's going to happen with the business? Business is probably going to fold. Things are going to not get done. You're not going to make money, right? So let's all talk about how we can get rid of procrastinating and get to those goals and those dreams. So how come you guys procrastinate? We had a lot of procrastinators on here. Why do you guys procrastinate? Type in the chat. Let's hear it from all of you. I tend to procrastinate if it's something I don't like doing. ADHD, yes. I have some ADHD as well. I think I'm kind of all over the place. Especially I can't sit and focus. That's true. Can't always sit and focus. Day gets away from you. Just don't like doing it. Laziness. Yep. Little ADHD. Okay. I can relate to all of that. I can relate. Hello, Jane Burt. How are you doing, honey? So, A lot of the times, fear of getting to the next level. Good one. Fear of success. Yes, I totally agree. Sometimes we're scared. We don't know what's out there and we think, oh my God, if I get all this done, what's going to happen next? Oh, and Chantel has the 4 kids. So yes, good excuse, right? The kids always need something, be it food, be it clothing, be it help with their homework. Sometimes laziness. Exactly. Definitely. Sometimes it is just laziness and we say, hey, I don't feel like doing it today, right? What if someone expects more? Yes, even more from you. And you're like, oh my God, that's just too much. Can't handle it. All right. So yes, I would agree. Those are all good reasons why we tend to procrastinate. And valid points, right? We don't want to do something. Let me just turn my ringer off on my phone. We don't want to do something. Maybe, or maybe it's something that's going to take too much time. You can only do so much in a day. Yes, maybe only do so much in a day. Sometimes we just don't feel like pushing ourselves, right? Or we're afraid of the outcome and it's like, oh no, I'm not going to do that. I am just afraid of the outcome. Sometimes I think we have to dig deeper. Don't know where to start. Exactly. You don't know. You're not clear on exactly how to do it. Exactly. That's true. I think sometimes we need to really dig deeper and find out why we're not doing what we need to do. And I think you guys are digging deeper now. No ideas when it comes to creating. Sometimes you don't know where to start, right? Or sometimes do you ever get that feeling you think, oh my God, this isn't going to be perfect, so I'm not going to do it. I'm afraid to start. It's not going to be perfect. Maybe I can't go on Periscope because my scopes aren't going to be perfect. Well, that's one of the reasons we procrastinate, right? It's not going to be perfect. We're afraid. No confidence. Exactly. Sometimes we need to build up the confidence. We're afraid that we won't be good at it, right? It'll just suck, whatever we do, be it go on Periscope, be it write that blog. It's just like, oh no. That's not going to be good. I'm not even going to bother. Well, how can we get unstuck? Having trouble turning Facebook posts into scope broadcasts. That's something you're having trouble with? Fear of judgment. Yes, we all have these fears, right? We're all in this boat together. I say I'm a small business owner, just like all of you. I'm just probably an older small business owner. So once I hit 40, it was like, whew, I don't care what people think anymore. So once you hit 40, trust me, your vision of how people look at you kind of changes. And you're like, you know what? Who cares? Now I'm in my 50s. I care even less, right? So how can we get unstuck? That's really the main issue here. How can we get unstuck so that we can get things done in our businesses, we can blossom, we can grow? How can you guys get unstuck? Maybe recognize why you're procrastinating. I think that's huge. If you know why you're procrastinating, I think that's a very good way to start working around it and not to procrastinate anymore. Hi, Nobby Subi. Welcome, honey. Thank you for those red hearts. So yes, if you can start thinking about why you're procrastinating. If it's the fear, if it's the laziness, break it down to teeny steps. That's a great one. Break those down to teeny tiny steps and just commit to doing a little bit at a time. I love that. Love that. Does that help you? But how do you overcome it? How do you overcome what? In what specific way? What are going to be the consequences if you don't do it? I had to make some phone calls before I came on here, and there were phone calls I really did not want to make. They were to some of my SEVENnetworking members, and I needed to tell them, listen, friends, you need to get on PayPal. You need to start paying, right? So fear of success. Yeah, sometimes it is the fear of success. Well, you know what? You're worthy. You are worth being successful, and you should embrace it. Embrace the success. It's good, right? Do you schedule your content far in advance? Content for what, Chantel? So anyhow, so I had to make phone calls. How do you overcome that? The fear of success? Going all over the place here. How do you overcome the fear of success? You know what? Just embrace it. Let it come. Let it come. come, let it come. You are worthy. And yes, you should be successful. You work hard, you should be successful. You should envelop it, you should embrace it, and it should come to you. Does it take time to be successful? Of course it does. But should you be successful in your life? Yes, everyone should be happy and everyone should be successful. That's my feeling. Now getting back to you, Chantel, I don't remember what you were asking. Scopes? Do I plan out my scopes ahead of time? In case of the uncomfortable phone calls, I would focus. Exactly. You know what I did? I was just going to tell you, Laura. So what I did was I had to make these phone calls. I don't mind talking on the phone. I don't mind talking to anyone, right? As you can see, I can talk to a wall. But, asking people for money is kind of a little, and I've called them before. So these were follow-up calls. So what I do is I give myself a reward or a treat, or I celebrate. And since I love scoping, I love Periscope, I love Facebook Live, that was my celebration. After I made those calls, I got to come on Periscope. Woohoo! So that's what I do. When there's something I really don't want to do, I say, you know what? Get it done. Then you can move on. So that was my treat for today. So yes, great idea from Laura. Break things down. Yes, give yourself incentives. We're all worth it, right? We work hard. We're business owners. Some of us are moms. You bribe yourself with food. That's a good one. I've done that quite a few times myself. If you saw me, yes, I'm a fluffy girl. So yes, but now I can bribe myself with other things. So yes, so recognize why you're procrastinating. What are the consequences if you don't get things done? What if you have a creative block? That's a good question. Creative block, maybe go for a walk around the block outside to get rid of the creative block. I find that clearing my head really helps. If I'm working, and I'm just not getting stuff done, I'll just get up from my desk, go for a walk outside. Sometimes a distraction, exercise, maybe ride your bike for a while. Don't you ever have those times where you're like just standing in the shower and the greatest ideas come to you? Do you know why that happens? Change of scenery helps. Do you know why that happens when you're standing in the shower? Because you have nothing else going on, right? You're not thinking about anything, and all of a sudden it's like, boom! You go sit on the back deck to change the scenery. Yep. Get away from the kids, right, for a few minutes. Tell them, Mommy's going outside. I just need a little break. Yep. Go outside, change scenery. So yeah. So, if you have those blocks, you can't fight them, right? Because if you're just bang, 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 things are not going to come. Sometimes it's a process. Sometimes it takes time, and it's all in the timing. And I was thinking about it recently. I'm the type of girl that's a just do it girl. I like to get things done, right? Except the things I really don't want to do, like writing. But I like to get things done. And I have in the past, say maybe 6 months, I have no patience for anything. But I've decided, you know what? I have to let things come to me. And I really have to wait for the timing when the timing is right. And I have you sit back a little bit and wait for timing. And guess what? 6 months later, things are starting to happen. Things are starting to percolate. Things are coming to me from all different sides, all different areas in my life. And it's amazing. Yep. You need to just sit back, relax, and let it flow. I love that. Laura, I'm so happy you're on here today. Thank you for all of your interaction, everyone. You guys are amazing. Amazing, amazing. So think about it. Why are you procrastinating? Why are you just letting things go? Try not to, because think of the consequences, right? If you don't work on building the business is not going to happen. You're not going to have money, right? You need to eat. You need to have a roof over your head. So think about all those things. And think of, like Laura said, little steps, take it in little steps, and ways that you can overcome procrastinating and getting things done. All right, my friends, tips for you today. Challenge. Oh, thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, baby steps. Rome was not built in a day. Rome was not built in a day. Well, I'm glad you're all here. Thank you for all interacting. If you want to follow me in the future, I'm Karen Joseph at SEVENnetworking. I'm going to hop on Facebook Live right now because I do love Facebook Live as well. Mine wasn't working yesterday. I was a little sad, so I'm going to do this on Facebook Live. If you want to friend me, I love connecting with new people. My name is Karen Joseph, so look for me on Facebook too. All right, my friends, have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye, LaDawn. See you guys soon. Bye-bye. Bye, Nabisubi. Good to see you. Bye, Candace. Thanks for coming on live today. Loved it. Bye-bye.